Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Damo Tenno back at it again with another video, and today this video is gonna be the first of a three-part series about a place called Chaoshiru. Now, to give a brief explanation of what Chaoshiru is Ureshino's tea exchange hall, where you can go and learn about the history of Ureshino tea and Japanese tea respectively, as well as participate in a variety of tea related activities, 3 of which I got to take part in, and that's going to be the series, the 3-part series that I'm going to create. As well as, you guessed it, drink some tea. Ureshino tea. Now that I've given you guys the brief explanation, the overview of what Chaoshiru is, I'm going to hop right into today's topic, tea dyeing. And this activity is probably the one that takes the least amount of time out of the 3 that I was able to try. So this video should be relatively quick. So if you ever come to Ureshino, but you wanna do something, you wanna take something home that you've made yourself, but you're strapped for time as well, go to Chaoshiru and try the tea dyeing. You can get it. You can probably do it in about 30 minutes, right? At the fastest. Probably, if you're taking a little bit of time to do, get through the steps, maybe an hour max, right? 30 minutes to an hour, get it done, and be on your way. So let's get into it. Tea dyeing is just as the name suggests. It's just tie dyeing, but with tea. Now I'm going to take you guys through the steps so you can kind of know how the process kind of works for this. It's not too terribly difficult, but it's what kind of serve as a guide, right? So let's get into it. Starting with step 1, receive your cloth and fold that bad boy. Now you want to fold it. You can fold it in any way that you want. Probably as unique as possible, because that's how you really get those cool designs, those cool patterns on that bad boy. Step 2. Now this step can take some time if you're not used to it. I wasn't used to it. I was probably the one who took the longest time with 2 other people. But step 2 is add rubber bands and chopsticks to it. Now these rubber bands and chopsticks are what creates the lines that you'll see. They create the actual pattern along with the folds, right? The folds, the rubber bands, and the chopsticks. Those give you the pattern. And you can also do this any which way you want. You can put 60 chopsticks on there if it can fit on your cloth, with the 100 rubber bands if it can fit on your cloth, right? You can tie the ends up, make a little thing here. Really, anything goes when it comes to the folding, step 1, and step 2 with the rubber bands and the chopsticks. And step 3, for this step you won't have to do anything. Actually, it's all the instructor. The instructor will put everyone's pieces of cloth into a solution for about 15 minutes, right? While he swishes it around back and forth. The design that appears depends solely on your folds and how you place your chopsticks and your rubber bands, like I mentioned earlier. The chopsticks will cause the thick lines that you see, and the rubber bands will cause the thin lines. Also, if you can probably kind of guess, most of the designs that come out are all pretty unique. You will probably never see 2 of the same design unless you do everything exactly the same. Then obviously it's going to be the same, right? So because of that, because all the designs that come out are unique, there's this kind of excitement, right, to seeing what you've created, right? Well, what is it gonna look like? What did I make? During that 15 minutes while he's just kind of like stirring it away.
だから3回目は進めないっていう人が。だってああいう研究者、上級研究者ですね。医学関係の上級研究者は 13% ぐらいしか売ってないです。
But you do gotta let it dry though. And that's it. Like, so depending on how fast you get through the first 2 steps, if you can finish those within like 10 minutes, the solution thing takes 15 minutes, right? You has to be in the 15 minutes for it to soak up all the tea solution, right? To get the pattern to come out just right. So if you can finish the first 2 steps in 10 minutes and then throw them in the solution, you can be done in 25 minutes, right? But usually I think they do about 15. And again, depending on how good you are at getting the rubber bands and chopsticks on, you know, if you're kind of on the slower side, it can take longer, right? If you're on the faster side, again, maybe 25-30 minutes max, right? That you're doing this. But yeah, that's it. The tea dyeing experience, man, cake. Over like that. But it gives you something that you've made here in Udeshino that you can take home. You can use it as a handkerchief. You know, dry your hands. They like to use those in Japan. You can hang it on your wall, whatever. But it's a physical item that you can take with you, right? That represents your time here in Udeshino. Now I know what you're thinking. Is this all done in Japanese? And the answer to that question is yes. Yes, it is. They don't have anyone there who can speak English fluently, I don't think. However, if you do come within the next 3 years or so, you know, you got to set up an appointment, you got to schedule that you're coming, right? As long as you can schedule it and be like, hey, we're not, Japanese is meh. Do you have anyone who can like translate or interpret? They'll hit me up at the city hall. So it's basically my job to help foreigners do stuff in the city if they request it. So request me, I'll come and help. And if I can't come on the day that you're coming, for whatever reason, maybe I have other work or I'm off that day, use this video. This video can literally serve as a guide and give you the 4 steps. And it's not that difficult, right? Fold, rubber band, chopsticks. That's really all you gotta do. Everything else is for the instructor, right? So yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Hope to see you guys on the next one where we're gonna talk about how to properly brew Udeshino tea. I'll see you guys then. Peace. Oh. すごい。それぞれ特徴があって。おお。すごい。写真撮影をどうぞ。もう残って食べて持ってもらえる。さすが。